I just returned home from Nigeria, where I spent a week with believers, and many of them shared stories of tragedy with me. According to one source, in the first 220 days of this year, over 7,000 Christians have been murdered. That is 30 to 35 Christians a day being killed. While we were there, just a little over a mile away from where we were, a husband was killed and his son was kidnapped, held for ransom. And while we were leaving, the community was gathering funds together to set him free. The stories of these Christians being persecuted for their faith, they're shocking, and it's caused me to reflect on what do we do in moments of tragedy. Maybe you've been scrolling through social media. Maybe you've seen the headlines this past month, overwhelmed with evil and tragedy. It's caused me to reflect on a few things. In the midst of tragedy, the natural response is just to ask why, to search for an answer. Why is this happening, God? Why are you allowing this? And we want an answer. But I think what we see through Scripture, what we see modeled, what I've seen walking through grief and walking through pain with others, with deep sorrow, is that we don't just need an answer why. I think really one of the human desires is for recognition. Recognition. I think we long to have someone sit with us, to take our sorrow seriously, to share in our sufferings, to name evil as what it is, evil, for recognition, for someone just to sit with us. It makes me think of this quote from Nicholas Woltenstorff. He wrote in Lament for a Son this: "What I need to hear from you is that you recognize how painful this is. I need to hear from you that you are with me in my grief. To comfort me, you have to come close. Come sit beside me on my mourning bench." We long for someone to sit with us in our pain. And when we open Scripture, we find this profound reality that God takes our suffering seriously. Evil is named, evil's origins are explained, and God sits with us and comforts us. He gives us his presence. He sees us and he hears us. Why do I say this? If you've been consumed with tragedy over the past month or so, I'd offer you this. Close your phone, sit with a friend, and process the grief. Don't just look for answers to why this is happening. Look for someone who will share in your sorrow with you, who names evil as what it is, evil, because that's what's modeled in Scripture, and it's what we can all do together.